In this short video, we're going to talk about benefits that you can get by building business credit. These are benefits a lot of entrepreneurs know nothing about. So by the end of this training, you're going to know what these benefits are, and you're going to know how powerful business credit can be for you just by getting started today with building corporate credit for your business. So when we talk about business credit, we're talking about credit that's built for your business EIN that's not linked to your personal Social Security number. So this is credit that's basically based on your business's ability to pay. It's in your business name, and it's not linked to you personally. So basically, it's a secondary credit profile you can have as an entrepreneur. You have your consumer credit profile linked to your consumer credit scores that are linked to your Social Security number. Then you have your business credit that's linked to your commercial credit scores that's linked to your business EIN. So a lot of benefits this provides you, and one of which is that you're creating a barrier between your business and your personal assets. So when you build business credit, you can get away from personal guarantees, which means you're not personally liable for the debts that you incur in the actual business unless you're supplying a personal guarantee. So this is what Inc., Entrepreneur, SBA, Forbes, all of them talk about the importance of building a business credit profile for this reason, because of the importance of separating your personal and commercial credit and your consumer and your commercial credit liability. So when you build business credit, you're able to get very high limit revolving accounts, but you're not personally liable. They're linked to your business EIN. Your business is actually being used to qualify not you personally, not your income, not your personal credit, and you're not personally liable for these debts. So if anything were to happen, COVID-19, mortgage crisis that's unexpected, and you're not able to pay the debt, they cannot come after you personally or your personal assets. So it's a way of keeping your personal assets like your home, your stocks, your bonds, bank accounts, all of that safe from creditors in your business. Now, yet another benefit of building business credit is it saves your utilization ratio. So when we talk about utilization, this is the difference between how much you owe on credit cards, for example, and actually the limit on those credit cards. Now, utilization works on everything on your credit report, but it's basically the difference between the limit that you're given and the balance that you have. Here's the problem. As an entrepreneur, when you use consumer credit cards or business credit cards like Capital One Spark that report on your consumer credit reports, those are very damaging to your personal credit score. The reason for that is that 30% of your overall consumer FICO score is based on this one factor, utilization. Let me give you an idea how important it is. 35% of your consumer FICO score is based on payment history, and 30% is utilization. So FICO is telling us that by carrying high limits on our credit cards, it's as damaging to our credit scores as paying our bills late. Yeah, it's that big of a deal. So you don't want to use consumer credit cards to try to fund a business, because a business has a big appetite for money. It's going to require a lot of money on a regular basis. And if you're using consumer credit cards or business credit cards that report to the consumer reporting agencies, then you put high limit or high balances on those cards and dramatically lower your credit scores. This makes it much tougher to get access to loans and credit lines that are usually available when you don't have these low credit scores. But when you build business credit, you're getting credit for your business EIN. This shows on your commercial credit report, not your consumer. So you could max out those credit cards and not have any kind of adverse impact on your consumer scores, because the credit doesn't even report on your consumer credit reports. And commercial credit scores are based on how you pay, not based on utilization. So even if you max out those credit cards that report to the commercial credit reporting agencies, you really won't damage your personal credit or your commercial credit scores, because very little of even one credit bureau has to do with utilization. Equifax and D&B are strictly based on payment history. So that means if you max out credit cards, you don't damage your consumer credit, and you don't really damage your commercial credit either. This is why building business credit makes so much sense, because you can freely use your available credit without damaging your consumer or commercial credit scores. Now, another reason you want to build business credit is because it ultimately determines if you're going to get financing, if you'll get approved or denied, the rates and terms you'll get, and how much money you get. So if you've ever gotten money for your business before and you didn't like the interest rate, or you didn't like how long the term was, well, more than likely, low or no business credit scores were a contributing factor. When you start building business credit early, it really looks good on your company and makes it easier to get more money at better terms and get approved versus getting denied. The longer commercial credit history you have, the better. And the more that's on that commercial credit report, the more positive history you have, the more types of credit become available for you, as well as the easier it is to get approved for credit loans, or for credit lines, loans, and credit cards, and to be able to get low interest rates and longer terms. Longer terms and lower interest rates equate to lower payments. So if you want to get the most financing for your business at the best terms, Business credit is the key to being able to do so. If you got value from this training, make sure you like and subscribe. And as well, give us a ring for a free business credit consultation. On a call with us, we will help you get your business credit reports for free with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, Experian. We'll go over those reports with you. We'll do a fundability check to see what kind of things you need to fix in your fundability to become more lendable. And we'll also give you an idea of all the funding that you can qualify for right now in your business. It all happens on a free consultation. Give us a call today, 877-600-2487. That's 877-600-2487.